This is the status of the custom WiiU eShop I have been working on. On this screen, I just have the eShop and the SOAP server running. The eShop server just handles the delivery of the UI, the interface of the eShop, the thing that you would interact with when accessing the eShop. The SOAP server just handles the delivery of title contents, the tickets, things like that. On this screen, I just have Fiddler running. Fiddler's just acting as my proxy to redirect any requests. I have a couple custom Fiddler rules going. This one just tells Fiddler to use the WiiU client certificates. This one tells Fiddler which endpoints I would want redirected if I select any of these. Right now I have none of them selected. I have currently nothing installed. The system folder just has system apps like the settings and Mii's and games. It's currently empty. HB only has the homebrew launcher, and this just tells me if I'm on sysnand or rednand. So if I go into the eShop right now, because I have not told Fiddler to redirect any of the requests, these will all be made to the official stock eShop from Nintendo. So if we just wait a second, there it is. This is just the normal stock eShop. Back to the home menu. I just clear out these requests. So now if we tell Fiddler to redirect this endpoint to my server, this is the UI for the eShop. So now if I start the eShop, it'll only take about a second. And now it's booted into my custom eShop. As you can see, it's requested my server. This is just the testing environment for Grove. Grove is our wood replacement. Wood is the API used by Nintendo to interface with the WiiU through the eShop. It handles things like requesting tickets and starting the title installation tasks and things. This button simply just refreshes the page. These two buttons here are just testing random system calls. So this one will disable the home button. So as you can see, home button is not disabled. These two installation buttons, this one is for testing the custom server, and this one is intended when connected to the official server. So YouTube will install from the official CDN, and RetroArch will attempt to use the custom server. So if I start the installation for YouTube, since I'm still connected to the official Nintendo CDN, all of those requests will be made through there. You can't see it right now because I haven't implemented any way to see it on the UI, but it is starting the installation process if we check the requests. So this green request right here is the start of the installation process. This is requesting the ticket. This is requesting the ticket. This is requesting the icon for the title. This is the title metadata file, and shortly after this, it will start requesting the actual contents of the title. Just give it a second or two, and there it goes. So this is the contents of the title, and that is the last file. So now if we go to download management, you can see that YouTube is just finishing the download, and now it has started installing. So it shouldn't take more than a couple seconds because YouTube is a pretty small title. And there we go. Now if we check the WiiU menu, loads for a second, and now we have YouTube. So now if we just come back here and remove these requests, so these endpoints down here actually handle the delivery of the titles. So these two here handle the delivery of the ticket, the title metadata and the actual title contents, and this one handles the ticket. So if we proxy all of these. Now Fiddler will try to make all requests for titles to the custom server. So now if we boot the eShop again, go back into the custom eShop. Now if we try to install from YouTube, this would actually request my custom server. This would fail because I am, first of all, not hosting YouTube because I don't own the rights to the YouTube app, so I can't host it. But also, installing custom titles through a custom server is currently broken, and I'll explain why in a second. So, as you can see, there have been no requests so far, but if we attempt to install RetroArch, it has now started the installation process, but it has stopped here. And this is because this is where it breaks. So this is the request for the ticket. It successfully requests the ticket and it accepts it. It then tries to start the title process, and the beginning of that is trying to get the icon. The issue right now is that this server is failing to send back the custom icon because obviously RetroArch is not on the Nintendo CDN because it's not a title on the Nintendo eShop, but attempting to change the certificates on the Wii U needed to proxy this request actually crashes the eShop. So currently it is impossible to install custom titles through the eShop because it would require this specific request to be proxied, which can be done. It's possible to do it through other apps. However, specifically the eShop will crash on boot if the certificate is replaced. So if you replace the certificate, then this can be proxied, but the eShop will crash. But if you don't replace the certificate so the eShop doesn't crash, then this request will fail, which ends the installation process. So currently, the custom eShop is able to make certain system calls, such as the disabling and enabling of the home button and other calls. And it's also able to begin the installation process of apps. But currently, any apps that are not hosted on the official eShop will fail to install.